In this video, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the different types of info products that you can produce. Again, this is not by any means everything, but it's most of it. And for most of you watching this video, it'll probably be 98% of what you do. There might be some things that I've left out, and I apologize if I have, but this is pretty much it. So first thing is the first kind of information product you can produce. You can produce a report. Now, I'm not talking right now about whether or not you're going to give these away or sell them. That's a topic for another video. But right now we're just talking about the various types of reports, types of info products you can produce. And one of them is a simple report of varying lengths. It can be short or long. And again, this can be written and then put into a PDF form. And you can create reports. And that would be something that would be valuable to people who are interested in your information. Next thing is books. And again, here we're talking books in a physical nature. In this case, I'm talking physical books. So with physical books, the reason why you need them is it's great to help you get press and publicity. People are much more apt to book you on a radio show if you send the producer a physical book rather than just a link to an ebook that you've written. It's a lot more, and also it serves almost as your single best sort of business card to have a physical book. But you also at the same time want to create your ebooks. And again, I guess the system doesn't like my having E without the dash there. So the ebooks is another area, and I usually what I do is I take whatever the file I'm putting together for my physical book, and I turn that into an ebook and make it fairly straightforward. And again, just make it so that the formatting is easy to read and people can watch it. But again, we're going to touch much, in much greater detail on each of these elements in future videos. For now, this is just a list of the various different types of info products you can produce. Then you've got audio CDs, and so audios you'll have both in CD form and you can produce them in MP3 form. They can be both physical, in other words, sending people an actual disc, a CD with it in a CD form or an MP3 form, and making them downloadable. You can also just do traditional videos where you go out with your Canon Vixia camera, if you have one of those, that I recommend, and we'll talk again about that in another video. The traditional video is the one where you take a camera and you capture some activity of some sort, and that's another type of info product you can have. You can also have video where you capture the screen that you're working on, called a screen capture video, funny enough. Now, you can also take those videos and put them into DVD form, and again, these are just a listing of the different types of info products. Another type of info product that you will probably want to get involved with is seminars and events. Again, these can be short, 1 hour events all the way up to week or 2 week long events. Again, this is great because you want to touch on all the various aspects of the modalities of learning, which again we talk about in another video. But again, seminars and events, another item in your arsenal of different types of info products. Membership sites, it might be wise to consider this as an option for selling your knowledge and your expertise in the form of a membership site. You also have teleseminars, and again, we have separate videos on each one of these and the resources that I recommend for each one. Also webinars, same thing here. We've got other videos talking to you about those. Coaching, you can offer coaching as one of your elements in your different types of info products. You also may want to do some consulting work, and I differentiate from coaching and consulting. One is primarily to individuals, the other is primarily to organizations. And lastly there, you might want to develop some software. Software has been extremely profitable for me. Some of that software you can create from scratch, and we'll talk more about that again in another video, and also you can license software. So there you have it. That's a list of pretty much all the information product types that you're going to need, and it's good that you know what is out there and what you should be producing. And then of course the question is, what best serves your customer and what form would they most like it in?